Billie Eilish entered the release of her third album, Hit Me Hard and Soft, with immense trust from her label, given her impressive collection of Grammys and Oscars. With previous albums topping charts, Eilish confidently deviated from the typical music industry strategy of releasing singles ahead of an album. She expressed her preference in a Rolling Stone interview, saying, "Whenever an artist I love releases a single without the full context of the album, I tend to dislike it." A press release further emphasized that Hard and Soft should be listened to in its entirety from start to finish. Since Beyoncé's surprise album drop in 2013, more artists have adopted this approach, with labels increasingly willing to forego early buzz in hopes of prolonged success. Despite her resistance to releasing pre-album singles, Eilish eventually agreed to promote Lunch as a single after the album's launch, debuting the music video just 12 hours after the album's release. With its thumping lo-fi beat and lyrics touching on her queer identity, Lunch initially performed well, climbing to number 5 on the Hot 100. However, within a week, it slipped 5 spots. While a slight drop isn't unusual, what stood out was the performance of another track, Birds of a Feather, which, despite not being a single, held steady on the charts, even surpassing Lunch. What caused this shift? Fans had embraced Hard and Soft as a complete work, gravitating toward their personal favorites. Feather gained traction on TikTok, becoming the soundtrack for videos celebrating friendships and relationships. The song's glossy beat and darkly romantic lyrics, "I want you to stay till I'm in the grave, till I rot away, dead and buried," resonated with listeners, reminiscent of Eilish's earlier work. Unlike the carefree summer hits dominating the charts, Feather was a vulnerable, low-key track that fans propelled to success, forcing the label to reconsider its promotional strategy. Similar to how TikTok boosted songs like Zach Bryan's I Remember Everything and Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer, Eilish's fans took control, leading Feather to outshine Lunch on the charts. By August, Feather had surpassed Lunch, aided by its rise in radio play and a live performance at the Olympics closing ceremony, which pushed the track to number 5. While Eilish and her team may not have anticipated this outcome, the success of Feather highlights the power of a slow-burn hit in today's fast-paced music industry. In contrast to songs like Ariana Grande's We Can't Be Friends, Wait for Your Love, or Taylor Swift's Fortnight, which saw quick declines after their initial success, Feather is poised to maintain its position on the charts, potentially following in the footsteps of hits like Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso or Shaboozey's A Bar song, Tipsy. Ultimately, Eilish's no-singles approach allowed her fans to determine the album's standout track, and the label adapted to this new reality. Everyone won. Eilish maintained her artistic vision, the label got its post-release hit, and fans saw their favorite song rise to the top.